Hey friends, welcome back to Let's Play Romance of Three Kingdoms 12. I'm the mysterious JG, and I didn't actually go off screen doing diplomacy with Sun Tzu like I suggested I might. Don't really have any diplomatic geniuses here who would be able to book me a great deal. But the temptation is pretty strong to send Cao Cao someplace to book a deal. And what would it cost to get peace with this guy? He likes us average, he likes us average, he doesn't like us. He likes us average, likes us average, he doesn't like us. Might be that Sun Tzu is just not going to be interested in an alliance. My question in my mind is it worth getting an alliance with Liu Biao, or is just having reasonably defensible cities on the border going to be enough that he won't come messing with us? The reason these guys aren't attacking this city here is because Cao Cao's armies would march out of Runan to their defense. One thing I can definitely get done in this video is to take Wan. Don't even feel like I'd need to necessarily bother with you got 8 officers here and 2 of them aren't working. What the heck? Yeah, oh, these must be fairly new guys. Could you guys develop another round of plunder for us, or possibly inspire? But no, none of them have the required. None of them have what I need at all, actually. Inspire going here, and they're not on the border with anybody, so it's not like I'd get attacked while they were working on it. Okay, that works. All of you guys are working. You got 2 guys who are idle. Pardon me for a moment. Sorry about that. Oh, I should hire Liu Bei's wife. I think that's who that is. That'd be kind of odd. He's working for one force and she comes to work for me. And Cao Cao show you how to take care of a lady, Liu Bei. The other thing is that I could, instead of using him for alliances, I could get him hiring good officers. And there are definitely... I captured some... Ooh, I've got Guan Yu. And I've got Zhang Fei. I just sort of assumed that Liu Biao had them. Oh, he does. I've got a small chance of being able to hire them, but they actually are working for Liu Biao. Maybe I'll make a play for them later, but for right now... Rather than getting diplomacy going, I might wait till like the last turn or 2 of my alliance with Yuan Shao and then start sending out feelers. In the meantime, this place is going to need a plot and a guard tower, because whether I get an alliance going with him or not, they're still going to be like right there. And what else you need? Plot, guard tower. I guess I'll just build more barracks. I'll get a big old army going here. Okay. And they won't be involved in the attack on Wan. Somebody else is going to have to take over Wan. I got Xiahou En up here. He'll be able to do it. Apparently I have 3 officers up here who aren't doing anything. That's None of these guys want to work for me, eh? Alright. Oh, I'm not leaving very much food behind. That might be risky. If somebody attacks me, I won't have any food to... He's only got 2,000 troops? He's only got 2,000 troops. Alright, well, I'm definitely going to attack. I just don't need to, It's tempting to make her go just sort of as a joke. Who's got good leader? You and you. I want to keep you here because I use you for researching stuff. You, I moved here specifically because you have the awesome fire tactic. Although I think it might be a bit wasted here. And this will leave me... Yeah, I've got them out... I've still got them ridiculously out... Although they're both archer generals. Somebody who's not an archer. I don't know if that makes a difference. I mean, even if you're... Oh, whatever. I brought Junyu over here specifically because of his tactics, but it looks like I'm not going to use him. But that'll leave me enough food that I can... Hold on a second. How much food have I got? 56. Oh, that's still cutting my food in half. Alright, I'm just going to send one unit. G unit. No. Just gonna send Xiahou En. 7,000 troops, so he'll have them outnumbered by more than 3 to 1. And we'll have a decent amount of food left over. That means I won't have very many troops there. Somebody else might want to attack me. Who else is bordering there? Well, if he attacks, I can defend from... I can pull defenses from one of these neighboring cities. Now, my biggest problem is going to be... How many troops am I going to be able to feed? Maybe I should have sold that treasure for food. But if I don't take this city now, somebody else is going to take it. Xiahou En, go prove your Xiahou awesome. I don't understand what it's saying here. Yeah, we need to get more food going. Okay, so... Still, though, there's 3 guys here who aren't doing anything. Okay, that's more like it. You guys are all occupied. You guys are occupied. You guys are actually planning, which is why it looks like you're not occupied. Somebody's in this city is not at work. But is it just possible that I really want them to go somewhere else and start recruiting troops? Oh, I got a lot of guys who aren't doing anything here. This is Yuan Shao's old stomping ground, or Yuan Shu's old stomping ground. And I actually don't have enough facilities for all these guys to work at the same time. And Yuan Shu is not going to work for us. Start upgrading these barracks. Because I definitely want to have a high draft here, because it's got 2 hostile forces on my border. And I'll need to get one of those officers moved someplace else. Same deal here. I'm like, maybe rather than putting you to work here, I'll just find someplace else for you to work. Whoever it is that isn't working. And it's Chandang. Yeah, I'm going to want officers up here. Because it's on my border with Yuan Shao. And I'm getting ready to start having some issues with him eventually. Okay, I think we're ready to go. What about Runan? You seem concerned about Runan. I have prisoners there. I got a ram there. Somebody working the guard? Well, it's not built yet. I'm probably going to need more officers here eventually. Alright, hopefully this doesn't come back to bite me. Oh, Xiahou En versus Gan Ning. This might go poorly, actually. No, look at how badly I've got them outnumbered. I'm being silly. I know that Gan Ning's a good officer, but he's not going to be able to win against a unit that outnumbers him 12-1. Oh. There's no troops. Ooh. This could be bad, actually. There's no troops hanging out there in the, in my camp. Which means that if they just sneak up to it... Oh, man. I said I wasn't going to save load. I'm thinking that they've got their main remaining dude is in that. Oh no, this is going to be awful. I can't let him get to. Okay, good. He's turned around to engage me. It's like if he just gets to my camp first, I'm in trouble. And his shoot, he is heading off towards there. Oh no. Oh, but he's acting as support for Gan Ning. Man, I'm really not doing well at all here. This was a bad idea. But once I destroy Gan Ning, I think I've got it. And look at how quickly they've taken my unit down, though. Maybe that whole 12-1 advantage wasn't enough. This is going horribly. It just threw away so many troops. I thought I could... I just didn't want to use up all my food. This has been a disaster. Like, I've got 1,000 troops. I'm really only killing one of their guys per second? They've only got 6 guys. I mean, come on, this is silly. I want to try to... Well... He can get another 300 troops if he gets back there. But it's not giving me any opportunity to... This has just been bad. This has been very bad. I might have just thrown away Xiahou En as an officer. He might end up getting captured. But as a clan... Okay, that was good. I got my special attack off. If I capture him... How could you just let him maneuver around you like that? You're a freaking cavalry unit. Used it twice by mistake. Maybe I'll be able to stop him from getting back, and that... I don't know if that'll really do me that much good, though. I mean, he's the enemy... No, he's not the enemy ruler, is he? Oh, just capture him! There's only 8 of them left! Get them! Oh, good. Okay, we captured him. Now, are we going to run out of time before I can finish off the gate? Speed it up. I hope that Gan Ning doesn't pop up on the roof with 300 dudes just throwing rocks. Yep, that's what's going to happen. Wow, so this has been an education. I picked the wrong general. I should have gone with, like... I guess I could have gone with the archer guys. It would have been better than this. Enemy army annihilated. That would be my army. As long as... I mean, I threw away 12,000 troops. That was stupid. But as long as... If Xiahou En escapes, I guess. I just gave this territory to somebody else, though. Xiahou En, you are a disaster. If by some miracle nobody attacks him on this turn, I could, but I really wanted Gan Ning. I mean, you can see why. He outnumbered 6-1, and he still kicked the shit out of Xiahou En, who is not exactly the best officer in the Xiahou clan. Yeah, her image bouncing back and forth, and this guy kind of leaning into the picture really denotes combat. I just threw away a bunch of troops and gave away that territory. Because I just didn't want to spend the food necessary to send a full army. Well, Li Jui didn't... sorry, Liu Biao didn't attack. Maybe Li Jui is afraid to attack. He probably will attack, though. This is his turn. Well, it's our moment of truth. Is he going to attack? No, he didn't! So we got like a reprieve there. So we got lucky. I made a mistake in order to save food, because the gamble is if I used up all my food, then I might have been attacked, and even if they're defending their own city that they're in, you can't bring troops onto the battlefield without food. So the risk I was taking is if I sent a full army and I didn't have very much food left at the end, somebody might have attacked me, and the AI will do this. The AI will attack you when it knows you don't have food to feed your troops. And I might have had a city with, like, 50,000 troops, but I was only allowed to field 2,000 troops in defense, and I would lose the city. And I think the troops, too. So I decided to send just one unit, but as you can see, Gan Ning's a beast. So I won't make that mistake again. I should have more food now. I don't know if there... No, there was no harvest. Why would I have more food? I might not have more food. Oh, I have more food because of plunder. Something happened in Puyan. Increase the range of our archers. Han Juan wants to work for us, whoever he is. Gan Shi is going to come work for us. Thank you, Tata. You're a real man, not like Liu Bei. Wei Yan is going to come work for us. Excellent. He's a good general. I think they're telling me to attack Juan, basically. Though he now has more troops. We probably won't be able to bring them all to bear. Let's do this properly. We got 58,000. This is using most of it. Ugh. The risk is that we'll get attacked. I just have lots and lots of archers for some reason. For some reason I'm sending a smaller army, I guess. And when you look at this quality of officer corps, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Meanwhile, I want to put somebody. Because I'll now be. Oh, I don't know. I wonder how long this has been ready to go, and I didn't notice. Removal of huge ship. Didn't we have a guy that we were still trying to work up to 80 intelligence because, yeah, they got off of being on the same path as Li Dian because I tried to teach somebody else a cool skill. I don't know what repute does. Let's see if we can't find out real quick. Increase fame from market and farm. That's not a bad skill at all. And then water. I forget what that one does too. I don't think it's as useful though. There's no naval battles in this game, as you may have noticed. Improves moving on plank roads. That doesn't come up very often. But report would be good for any domestic officer to have. Or reputation, excuse me. So let's get a list of officers that could learn that don't already have it. Well, those two right there be good choices. You know what? Let's treat the lady. So you will help organize the reputation. We'll get some fame. It'll be good. Well, apparently we have officers here that nobody's. We should be trying to hire these guys. Didn't I already hire him? I don't know. Somebody here is not doing anything. I'll put you on that. You're a brainy guy. We're going to eventually need I guess you. Thank you for joining us, League-based wife. Now get to work on the farm. A little bit less glamorous than your old life, I suppose. Some of these are guys I think I got working for me, and then we loaded the game, and now they're not working for me anymore. Seven of 7, 5 of 2 because they're working on a strategy. In the city here, 10 of 10 are working. We have a prisoner, and I was trying to kind of upgrade some facilities here because this, like I said, this is going to be a front line kind of place. Alright, go back to what you were doing then. Who could you be hiring at Cao Cao? He could be working on Mi Fang. These guys are all low chance because they're all actually working for... So this is the only person around who is not already working for Liu Biao, which is why we have a good chance. And everyone else will automate. Beyond Shi, you've got 3 people who aren't working. Oh, well, 2 of them should be on research. So I've increased archer range. Let's go ahead and increase archer attack. I'll get these all going, and then I need to swap in some infantry and cavalry generals. I just like put one step into each boost for each group, I guess, for right now. It's awfully tempting to research goods though, because I have been running into food problems. Maybe I'll just do that. I don't know if that more food 5% per level. I have no idea if that's an accurate translation. How much gold have I got? 8,000. Nah. I'll just be a cheapskate and get this one because it doesn't cost that much. And in the meantime, I'll put Xiahou En, who screwed up, cost us those troops, and really didn't do anything useful. One ping. Our chances of him are very low. This guy, somebody's already dispatched for all those guys. Oh, he went to work for G&G. He wasn't working for anybody when we decided to try to hire him, but he got hired by G&G in the meantime. G&G's got bigger problems than keeping that guy on the payroll, though. We're gonna take out G&G, and then I'm gonna probably use the raid command, so because otherwise we won't be getting anything out of it here. Well, you know what? It won't affect anything because we're still going to be hitting this territory and this territory because they have roots. So there's actually no point in waiting, unless I want to hold off and use it. Like, how close is this to being over? 9 more turns. I'm not going to wait that long. So even though the video is now half an hour long, I really want to take that city on this turn. So I might let this video go a little long, but it will be the last one probably of this recording session. So if I'm thinking this video is going too long, why am I watching this animation that we've all seen many times already? I wonder if that will affect the chances that he will join us in an alliance. Cao Cao's got a plan. I'm gonna go with Cao Cao's plan. This guy's pretty smart too. Cao Cao's the man to talk to the Emperor. And we got 8 turns of plunder. Order to pay wonder. We're gonna attack this city, and this time we are gonna take over. The big scary thing is, will somebody attack us now while our food is somewhat depleted? Their army's being commanded by Xiahou, I guess. Yeah, 3 units of 1,000 each. This should go better than the last one did. Oh, woo! War began. Let's show Xiahou En how it's meant to be. Damn it! Sorry. Let's show Xiahou En how this is meant to be done. By not being able to use the mouse properly. That's how it's meant to be done, Xiahou En. See, like, Zhang Liao and Xiahou Dun, they are going to be able to hold their own against Gan Ning when they have a 4-to-1 advantage. That guy had a 12-to-1 advantage. He eventually sent Gan Ning into retreat, but only after taking crippling losses. He also had that archer attacking him, but come on. Also, we have spare troops here, so we won't lose the instant the enemy touches that base if they sneak by us. And yes, you get to pause, and it's a little bit of a cheat. They might even turtle this time, actually, because they were trying to sneak by and hit this thing to win last time. And while they did win, that strategy didn't end up working. It won't work here, either. Everybody attack the dang gate. We are reducing our siege attack, which is going to be annoying. Now, Xiahou En, in theory, could attack him. I mean, you're an archer. Can't you shoot up at them? Apparently not. Maybe I need to increase my range before that'll be allowed to happen. What about him? Now, even when he raises his field of... whatever. It doesn't look like I'm going to be allowed to use my archers to attack the guys on their walls. Even though I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to be able to do that. Gan Ning's increasing his own attack. Xiahou En, who's actually in charge, has an ability to increase his siege attack, which is why I'm going to use his skill. Once we get in there, I think I'll try to use Divine Army. And we'll be in there soon. They're going to use their secret policy. It shouldn't make a difference. So this is me making up for having goofed up last time. Like I said, as long as Xiahou En escaped, I'd already thrown away the troops. I know it sounds heartless, but they were a sunk cost. They were dead. I'd have to save load and like undo a battle, and I don't want to just get in this habit, especially when I'm recording and other people are watching it, of just anytime anything goes wrong, I load the game. I don't want to be that guy. Okay, so Divine... Come on, come on. He actually increases stuff for other units, and the special attacks are where you'll occasionally see a big red number appear next to the units because, like, somebody used a special attack and did a lot of damage all at once. Something I only figured out since we started recording. I never actually really understood what that meant before. So we've done it, folks. It's all worth it. We lost 12,000 troops last time. In a few more this time. It's all worth it to get Gan Ning. And Xiahou, whatever his name is, Chen Quen, Gan Ning, Xiahou. Those two guys are definitely going to be worth it. We actually lost less troops this time. I mean, that was just insane how crap a job we did in that last attack with that unit. Xiahou En is a disgrace. His leader was like 60-something. I didn't think he'd be that bad. So we've conquered one. Got a whole bunch of new officers. Liu Zhan sent Dong He to talk to us. Hey, Dong He. He wants the Moji again. I'm still not really willing to part with that, even though that is a decent amount of food. But no, I need to give somebody the Moji. I'll go with this though. I'll give them the tripod glass for some food. It's only half a year's harvest, but fuck it. They keep asking me about the damn tripod glass. Liu Zhang has used the cut road policy. Interesting. Now, Liu Zhang AI did that to me before when I was off-screening on hard difficulty. I figured it's because it was hard difficulty. I wonder who it is they're planning. They're probably planning on using it against... it's got to be either Liu Biao or Ma Teng. There'd be no point using it against Li Jui or Li... the guy that only has one force. One city. I'm kind of hoping that Liu Biao holds his ground. Oh, there's no way. This would be like Xiahou En level screwing up if they're not able to take the city. Enemy officer defeated. Yuan Shao has researched archer defense. I just want the turn to end so I can end the video. Wow, Wang Lan is attacking. Sun Tzu, you're supposed to be attacking those guys and forming Wu. They're coming after you instead, because you're just... Because you went after Liu Biao first, and he was too much for you to handle. Little Conqueror really not getting it done here. Little Conqueror might be in trouble. But Wang Lan's officers suck, so... Actually, Little Conqueror might be smarter than I'm giving him credit for. If he lets this guy throw away his whole army in a failed attack, it'll be pretty easy for Sun Tzu to then take over his territory. Yeah, so we'll see if Sun Tzu actually attacks now. Interesting. So like, you're gonna use Cutthroat against us? Fuck you. Yeah, but it's a bit of a stalemate there because there's only one path in. Ma Teng doesn't really... He can't bring the forces to bear to beat Liu Zhang's armies generally, because Liu Zhang is going to be able to reinforce that city. Yeah, Ma Teng's just throwing away a lot of force. Nope, never mind. I wasn't looking at the little mini map. Those guys were turtling, and as soon as that gate went down, Ma Teng was going to take over. Han Zhang was controlled prisoner. Zhang Gu has become under Ma Teng forces. King of Han Zhang, baby. Oh, sneaky move by Li Jui. He's going to try to take advantage. I don't think this is going to work, but we'll see. Depends on how many forces Ma Teng can bring to bear if he has enough food. It's Liu Jui, featuring Liu Jui. Yeah, it looks like Liu Jui just threw away a lot of troops. I might need to make him pay for that, actually. In theory, I could get alliances going with Ma Teng and Liu Biao, and I don't have any board with Liu Zhang. Then I could really concentrate just on Yuan Shao. Ma Teng has been released. Oh! They actually captured Li Jui and released him. That was nice of them. Meanwhile, got some plunder. I'm going to the pay window. Oh, Liu Yao is going to try to take advantage of what that other guy couldn't get done. Sun Tzu is really struggling. It's starting to look like Liu Biao, or possibly even Liu Zhang, is going to be the force that is hanging out at the end for me to defeat. Liu Zhang often is, but just because he's so isolated. I think Sun Tzu might have this. I think he's probably got this. I know he's badly outnumbered, but he has just much better officers. It's gonna be close. That's what I like to see, though. My enemies, my rivals, having these long battles of attrition against each other while I just hang back. Not like I haven't been throwing away a lot of troops. I mean, Yuan Shao has to be watching me throw away 12,000 troops under Xiahou En, trying to take Wan and laughing. He knows we're going to be going at it. No exit. And it's Cao Cao's turn. Han Jian wants to work for us. No problem. This guy wants to work for us. Yang Feng wants to work for us. Mi Feng wants to work for us. Han Jian doesn't want to work for us because he's already working for us. Excellent. There are buried items. Everything's coming up Cao Cao. I really need to end the video. I've been waiting for this turn to end. Honestly, at this point, my only real decision is, do I want to take out Li Jui before I sort of turtle and just start building up in anticipation of the big showdown with Yuan Shao. I've got 8 turns left. Could I even try to expand down here? He just threw away a lot of troops against Sun Ce. Then I'd be in a very similar position, actually, if I took this territory. I'd still have a neighbor down here messing with... I'm not going to take out all these territories before I have to face Yuan Shao, I don't think. But one thing I'm going to do before I end, because obviously I need to set up Yuan. I got all these new officers. I can't keep them all here. But I want to do something before I go, which is... Lu Bu's already got items. What is his loyalty? 92. I was thinking of giving something to Gan Ning here. What has he already got? He's got something that's boosting his war. I could boost his leadership even higher. But that's going to take a lot of thinking and planning. What I really wanted to do is just... So many brand new officers. Rather than waiting for them to get the message saying they're dissatisfied. Let's just get all these guys whose loyalty is less than 90. A little pick-me-up. Actually, probably want to bring that up to like 95 or so. So I really don't want Lu Bu just getting any ideas. So, sorry Xiahou Meng, but you are the first guy who doesn't get extra money. And I'm... And on the next turn, I need to think about giving treasures to Lu Bu and Gan Ning, because they are going to be... There are guys like Xiahou En. I know it sounds cruel, but I don't think I need to be generous with Xiahou En. He's loyal, he's part of the clan. But like Lu Bu, Gan Ning, guys like that, I really don't want them going anywhere. I need to take care of them. But I also need to end the video. I need to get something to eat. When we come back, folks, there's going to be a lot of domestic stuff to do, and the 13,000 troops, 20,000, 24. It might be time to just put Li Jui down, and then I can think about getting diplomacy going with Ma Teng. It would be a good idea to have good relations with Ma Teng, although numerically he's not that big. He's got a lot of force now. I don't know. All stuff to figure out next time. This video has already gone way too long. I'm the Mysterious JG. Thank you guys very much for watching. And I hope you'll join me next time as we continue our conquest of China.